It's saying you're live. Yeah. Hey, living for Jesus. How you doing, my sister? Hey, Dawn. How you doing, nephew? We gotta talk. My sister coming on in 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, you had a doctor appointment? You can't stay long? Okay. Living for Jesus. Hey, Josh. That's cool. My alfalfa sitting up. Peace and blessings to at you. I need to have a conversation about this here. You know what? Let me get on. But we can do all this at one time. I'm waiting for my sister. I'm waiting for my sister. I'm waiting for my sister. She's live. Open up both of your channels. She's live. Deborah Catching by Faith and so am I. Hey, you the man. You said depends on the child. You right. Depends on the child.
What were they talking about? What is the appropriate age for your children to leave,
Okay.
to leave home? Well, it's two scenarios. What's the appropriate age for your child to leave home? And is it
Hey,
right to
Line Pride.
is it right to have your child probably must leave home at the age of 18 after high school?
She said 21 to 25. Dawn said 21.
21? I can go with
But
that.
I be seeing some parents, I be seeing so many young people. It's like they like 18.
We'll look like at homelessness, how they get younger
We
and
pass this
younger.
shelter, it seems like they're getting younger and younger. What is it? Is it
So
drugs you think? Is it drugs? Like I don't know. Because my thing is, if I had a kid that was like on drugs or something like that, first thing I'm gonna do is put that child in rehab. And like I'm just not gonna just throw the child out to the wolves and whatnot. Like I'm gonna try with the kid first. Exactly. I'm gonna try the child out first, and if they can't go by that, and that's all they want to be at, then you gotta let them go. I think as long as the child is okay with being home, and you're okay with them being there, then they should stay as long as they want. I agree with that too. Some people build wealth, or at least save a lot, especially now. Exactly. Most of the kids don't want help; they leave.
I say that you have to
Too many
make.
parents are kicking their kids out of the nest, not doing the work of raising their kids.
That's true.
Yes, that's true too. Let me tell you
I think you
something.
have to prepare your child for
Yeah.
the real
Okay, we
world.
should talk about that. Yo, hit that thumbs up, please. Thank you. I know I ain't got that many of y'all in here, but hit that thumbs
I,
up.
I
Thank you
think you
very
have
much.
to prepare your child for the real
The
world starting
exactly
after, I guess, from eighth
16,
grade.
14. When they
Yeah,
get to went to
with,
junior high school, you think
yeah, at the end of junior
about
high school
15.
or while they're in high school. I think a lot of these parents are saying, okay, you're 18,
Thank you.
either you find a job or you got to go. What is an 18-year-old going to do if they don't
An
have that much
18-year-old
freedom?
to me is number a full grown 17-year-old. You right, Sheet. I agree with you 1,000%. You say still a baby at 18. They
Yeah, they
still a
are.
baby. They're only
They are.
17 full years. A full grown 17-year-old when you throw out still get 18.
And I said with mine, when she was in high, leaving out of junior high school, going to high school, I gave her. We sat down. We did a resume and a cover letter, and I would interview her. You know, and I would ask her all types of questions, interview like questions and whatnot. Then I would take her to the mall and just let her go in and out of stores and act, job searching. It gave her a feel of the real world.
Hi, what's going on? Exactly.
So I don't. A lot of parents don't do that. They wait till they like 18,
And then they say you
get a
gotta
job.
go.
Okay, they don't have no skills to do nothing. What are they gonna do? The first thing they're gonna do is get out there and sell drugs. Most of them.
If you push them that, if I think if you push them that far, like what you doing? Like I see, they're also like women that put out their kids because their man, they're like they got a young
Yeah.
man in the house.
Uh-huh.
They got a young man in the house. They put their kids out
Yeah, they
because
do.
they're man. Sometimes the man,
So the
the
man
man
be like,
tell them that nigga gotta go. Or let
or
me not use such words, but you know what I mean. Hey, delicious.
or they'll say, you got this big guy here, he eating up all the food
Right.
and this, that, and the
And
other,
he
and
ain't
he
putting
ain't
nothing in.
contributing
I'm
nothing,
buying the food because that's your man and
you
whatnot.
know.
We ain't doing that. I'll be like, hold up. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have no man come to my house talking like that anyway. Because if you buy food in the
That's
house,
my
that's for
crap.
everybody. And if he's eating too much,
Exactly.
of course you're gonna say like, listen, but you got if he in school full time doing what he got to do, leave my son alone. Leave him
Point blank
alone.
period. I do.
I buy food also, and that's how that goes. I'm not gonna be like you got to get out because you eating too much. Man, get the hell out of here. No,
Exactly.
please.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly, Lions Pride. She said, leave mine alone, honey.
You got that right.
That's right.
But I think 21, 21 to
Exactly.
25, that's appropriate. They're doing something with themselves.
You see, I mean, I look at some of these little baby faces. They like 16, 17 year old. I know some kids get caught up in some stuff and whatnot. You know, I seen this young man one time. I was sitting down in front of my door, and this is a true story here.
Mm-hmm.
And so this guy, you could say like it's like he about maybe about 25, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he probably been put out young. So it's like he calls his mother every day, how you doing, whatnot. And then what I'm listening to and whatnot, it sounds like more the mother like she was like seemed like to me like
You don't want to be brought to
yeah, because
them.
I think it's more like she probably had a man there, and that's why his ass was out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can just listen to a conversation, you can pick up everything. Like what's going on.
That's true. Because first, I say more boys because girls, they'll leave home quicker than a guy.
A girl will leave quicker because I'm sorry, man, but women are more advanced than guys.
Yeah, they're ready to get out there and
They're
make
ready to
money.
get out there and make their own money and go. They're ready to fly.
But it's so we don't have to worry about our girls, but so much. But it's the boys that
Absolutely. She said, I learned after 18, you can blame your parents for your mistakes. Yes, I agree.
mm,
Tell Deborah going to let her run on another device so I can watch both of you.
oh,
Thank you, Lions Pride.
thanks,
It
Lion
is no
Pride.
excuse. Hold it. Another story right here on Facebook. I was watching. This lady told up. I mean, she comes in the house. She's come in, tell her son, you got to get the F out. You got to get the F out, such and such and such. Here, this young man in the house, like he's like, what you talking about? Now the mother's, I mean, I'm sorry, but she was a trash bag. You understand? And
Mm-hmm.
you telling this young man to get out because what he's learning, everything's from you. He's not doing nothing because you ain't doing nothing. Probably out there
Well, a lot of parents is like that.
messing around, doing
They
all this
figure when
here
the kid
stuff.
get big, okay, I done took care of you for 18 years. Now you take care of me. Get out there and do what you got to do.
No,
But
but you
however
see,
you got to do it. You got some parents that like that. They don't care how you get out
but
there and get
she
your
don't
money.
like
Just
this.
go out
She
there and
probably
get
sit up
it.
there and smoke weed with her son and all that stuff, and like maybe she probably run out some money or something like that. Like you ain't
That's what
got
I'm
nothing.
saying. You ain't got no money. Get out there and get it. However you need to get out
No,
there and get it.
so
Get
it's
high.
no that is crazy. That is crazy. So
Get
they don't
good.
mind seeing their kid out there selling drugs,
Some parents don't.
and like
We know people like that. Some parents
yeah,
don't. Just as
to
long as
take
they
that
get that
money.
money. And then when they get locked up and this, that, and the other,
They
oh, it's
they
super
talk
behind that
trash
guy
about
that
them.
locked up, this, that, and the
Yeah,
other.
they talk about them,
Like,
but
yeah,
you took
you
their
know what he
money.
was doing all along.
But when I see stuff like that, I speak on that. I say, well, you taking his money, honey.
Exactly.
If you take his money, you're just as much as the blame as he is.
Exactly.
So some just want to delicious. deliciously said why the children has to move from parents' home because they don't want them no more.
Mm-hmm.
They want them to move out on their own, like get out.
Exactly. But so you
Some
got
do it for their man,
so you
some do
got
it for
some
who
some
knows.
you got some parents that just sick of being the parent after a while. Okay, I don't raise you. You got to go and
Yeah, they
raise
say
yourself
18.
now.
Some can't wait till they're 18. I even see what's called what's that Atlantic Review? Atlantic, what's that guy name?
Atlanta interview
Atlantic Interview. This guy here, he be interviewing them teenagers and stuff
for
out
the
in the street.
homeless. Mm-hmm.
It was one lady, I'm just using, I'm paraphrasing. Say she live in Atlanta. I know she live in let's say she live in New York. She took the kids because they turned 18 to Atlanta and just let them go because she was done with them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah,
Butterfly.
you feel that. Okay,
Yes,
y'all
tough
can make it
behavior.
here.
Your
So
parents didn't
goodbye.
do, do you like that. So you would do the same. You'll do the same to your kids.
Mm-hmm. Or you got other scenarios too where
It's a
sometimes the
taught
parents
behavior.
say, okay, enough is enough.
You know, you might be right. It might be just a taught behavior. She ain't know no better because her mother probably put her behind out in the street.
That's true.
Her mother probably was out there sassing around being
But you can't
a
do
whore or something.
but you know how you feel when your mother did that to you. So when you have kids, you should be
E-
better.
Exactly.
And that
I,
so that's no excuse for me.
my, exactly. My sister said like that's no excuse for the
No. Mm-hmm.
next generation. Like my thing
Exactly.
is, if you feel like you'll mistreat your kids, my thing is don't have them. Give them to somebody that's going to take care of them.
That's another scenario too, because they love them when they babies, and
Right.
then they get on their nerves when they get
When they get to
older,
a certain age.
or they love them when they smaller because they love that baby daddy. As soon as they get in with their baby daddy, they look at that child. Oh,
They
you
don't
look
want to be
just like your
bothered.
father,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah.
can't stand the child, which I think is
Right.
totally dumb.
That's
Because
ridiculous.
at one point you love that Negro,
Exactly.
so don't be taking it
That's
out on your
tiresome
kids
too. When a woman fall out of love with a man, she fall out in
and
love
love
with
with
a
her kids.
child.
Hmm.
Hey, Lisa,
So that's like that's just retarded.
it is. It is. It's crazy. It's
There's a lot of that
crazy.
going on. So that's what adds to young homelessness.
Exactly.
You know,
Or they. My thing is, I think most of them because they got their man at home and they don't want, the kid. Like these days, it's hard to get a job. It takes a little. It takes a little time, especially when you're young and
first
you
of
don't have no
all,
experience. It take a little time, so you gotta have patience with your kid.
things are different now. It's
They
not like
are.
you can get out there and you can get this quick, that quick. The cost of living has went triple. So you can't expect your child at 18 get out there and get this with a daggone
Exactly.
room. Is daggone
$1,000.
exact? I'm talking about a room. That's almost like $200 a
No,
week.
that's almost like six, seven, $800 a month.
That's
So
what I'm saying,
some
like
rooms
two hundred
cost
dollars
up to
a
a
week.
thousand. Please.
But it's
But
just
if the
not for a
children
room
aren't
now.
getting
I'm
a
talking about
good
a
job,
room.
then they
So
go to
it's
a
just
board.
it's ridiculous. They can't handle that.
No. If they living in New York and whatnot, no. Your child just can't go to McDonald's and say, okay, I'm about to
Room.
move because it's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
800 to almost exactly. True.
It's crazy out here. Lisa, how you doing? You new here, darlings? Unless you've been here and I haven't seen you in a while. Type in drop, Lisa. Hey, Green
Yeah,
Vegan.
that's true. So
Green Vegan, drop. Type in drop too. You listen, y'all. These some new folks in here. Also, I know the Green Vegan. I haven't seen you in a while. Type in drop for these folks can grab y'all up. Y'all want to build up your channel a little bit.
exactly. I say for kids,
Y'all
little
grab these
kids.
people and come back and let them know if they can do the same for you. If y'all grab me, if you don't have me, Lisa, if you grab me on one of my shorts, just leave me a short message and I'll come get you after this live. Oh, okay. Okay, great. Let me put in my thing too.
Yeah. So it's just
It gotta
it's
stop.
it's the parent is still
Yeah, me
responsible.
and my sister we went out today and I was just looking at this big armory we have here in Brooklyn. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. And I seen all these young people. I said, like, what the hell going on here? You know what I'm saying? See that what pissed
I'm
me
not
off
doing nothing.
with number 46 that we got in here. That we got all this homelessness, And you bring all these people here. They need to take care. You got to take care of
Well,
home before you take care of
that's why
somebody
everybody's
else.
stepping up
It's
now about
ridiculous.
that.
It's stupid.
You know, they stepping. Well, why are you screaming
Because I'm mad.
though? She ain't like she don't got. I mean, she
Some
blow my
parents.
ears up over here.
That's sensitive for me. I can't stand see the little kids like that out there in the street and they don't have to be. You understand? You understand? Like a child can do wrong and they also can do right too. You had them. Sit back and say, look, let's talk. If I see my child out there in the street and they decide to leave out like that because they feel they got to go and I see them like that, we got to talk. We got to talk.
Well, some of them
Let's
just
get
like that did.
if they don't want to, it's one thing. Like you
Right.
need to clean yourself up. You need to go to rehab. I'm gonna bring you to a rehab to get
Well,
you
first
off
of
of
all,
the
it still
streets.
starts from home because you got a young
Families are
child,
not the same since
and
social media. Why do you
if,
say that,
if
Vegan? You think so?
if you got a child out there on drugs, evidently they have been doing the drugs and coming home. So you instead of throwing them out in the street where they're gonna get worse, I do. Well, I can only speak for myself. I do everything in my power to take my child to rehab. You going,
You
court
going
order or whatever the case may
exactly?
be, you're
You're
going.
going. You're
You
going.
know, I'm not gonna let the street pass because
No,
they're in that mindset that they don't want to do this and don't want to do that. Then next thing you know, you worrying because you don't know if your child alive or dead. You
exactly.
know,
Because
no,
this world is wicked.
you
People out
know,
here do a lot of mean things, boy. Vegan, she said, the families are not the same since social media. What do you think about that?
um,
But I don't get
well,
that.
a lot of people spend a lot of time on social
But what
media.
that got to do with homelessness? Children, I mean, teenagers. What you think they get into a lot of stuff?
It just, um, I guess that's more for the kids. They get more into social media, like just with the fights and stuff
The
like
fights and
that.
all that
But
stuff. That got
you
to go.
know, a lot of them like, shoot, I can't see where that. I don't know. That has to be explained a little bit more. I would say.
Right. That got to be explained a little bit more.
Hey,
I say so
Andre.
too. But it's so crazy out here. They want to live that life. They want to live that
Oh, you
life.
you mean talking about the that little gangster life or with the glitz and the glamour
The
of
glitz and
the
the
rappers?
glamour of the gangster. First of
But you gotta
all,
have money. You gotta have
exactly.
a
First they
hustle.
gotta have some money.
You know,
They, I hope they get on YouTube making some money.
they
If
gotta
they
have
get
something
homeless after
something
that,
going
then
on.
I can dig it.
Hello, TV. Type the word face. Type the word face.
Because if you can't be on social media think you're gonna live this here life because what you see.
Exactly.
See, somebody let you spend the night at the house for one night or maybe a week,
Or
but you
even if
got
your
to
kid
go.
got some type of talent or something like that, you still gotta talk to them like that. They gotta know the real world from reality.
Exactly.
I mean, the reality from you know fantasy. Or you think you could do a little this, or you think you got a little hustle or something like that, kid, then you're gonna
Yes.
get out there and make millions. No,
No,
it don't work
that
like
don't
that.
work like that.
Mm-hmm.
Holy, did y'all read about the lady that she left where she used to live?
And did
I'm
what?
paraphrasing again. She left where she
That's
used to
on
live and
they shut down your
she came to another state
exactly.
and she wound up being homeless because she thinks she's
Oh,
gonna make
YouTube,
$1 million off being
a YouTuber,
off
something.
yeah YouTube. It
Well,
don't work like that.
you know,
Some people get lucky and some people don't.
you have to have that have to be your job 24/7.
Well, I guess that's probably was a I don't know. So
And then that's not guaranteed because just because you up then you can make the slightest mistake or whatever the case
and
may
then you
be,
down,
and
you
then
gone.
your channel shut down. Then what you gonna do?
Exactly.
So that's crazy.
Some people.
That is crazy.
I remember when I was um first starting out in YouTube, there's a lot of people like this. I can't wait to get monetized. They say I'm quitting my job and do this and do that. I always thought like that was crazy. And I used to tell them, honey,
You better keep that
you
day
better
job.
keep your day job, honey. Don't give it up.
Exactly.
And these days, you still got to keep your day job. Yeah, she became homeless, chasing a dream. She chased exactly. You seen that, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, that was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
She had kids,
And sometimes you can chase a dream, but you got to be prepared. You just can't just drop everything. Some people do.
but she
They drop
dropped. She dropped.
everything
That
and
was she
just
did.
go.
She
That's
dropped
that's
everything
taking a
and
chance.
left. That is nuts.
That's taking a chance. I think you
Exactly.
do something like that when you're single and you don't have
Yeah.
no responsibility.
Right.
Then you can drop everything and just you. Go ahead on and do what you got to do.
Because you see some of these big YouTube tubers, their channels are being taken down. They're making all that money and whatnot, and it's gone. And what gets me, they don't know how to deal with it. The things like what you did before you did that.
Because they were dependent on it. When you become dependent on something, you know, you could be you
Th-
can't be dependent on your own job, but you don't know what big get them to so they just fire you the next day.
It's according what job. It's
Anybody,
according what job you got,
anybody.
honey.
This is my thing.
Hmm,
Anybody can be a step away from being homeless.
that's true.
Anybody. I don't care what job you hold or what you're out there hustling and doing. Anybody can be a step away from homelessness. So you have to be mindful of your spending and mindful of what's reality and what's not. What's going to keep the money coming in and what just ain't. You know, and you heard the story with the two kids too. Yeah, so because I know some people that when they were single, they just dropped everything, went to pursue their career. They made it for a little while, but then hey,
Yeah,
but they
like
ain't had no kids though.
I seen some of the
All right,
once
I
upon a
love you
time
too.
big YouTubers. They be asking their people, "Can you please send me some money?" What I do, they have bought these lavish houses and all this stuff and whatnot, and then they live in a hotel. They want their channel to help them stay in a hotel. Little
Because a lot
thing
of them
there.
too, they start buying this and buying that and save something for a rainy day. It's gonna rain one day. You need to have a little something put somewhere instead of like trying to show off what you got that ain't finished being paid for.
Exactly.
That's dumb. That is so dumb. And if you're gonna get out there, you're gonna spend money, pay for your house. Pay for your house and for all you gotta do is pay for your taxes every year. You figure that
But the
out.
thing is, they buy a house too much that they can't
To
afford the
pay it off. I
mortgage.
know they got
Yeah, it's crazy. If I have
yeah.
children, I told them don't go outside at night. It's dangerous. I hate it. These days seems like most successful social media influencers have to do YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. At least they sure do. At least two of them. They do. They do because like the money is changing.
Well, first of all,
People are changing. People get tired of people. You understand? Like
during the
you can follow
pan,
you. How far do you follow a person? You follow a person like they real good. Maybe let's say a year. You good watching them. After that, you be like, man, you be looking at somebody else.
but not
That's what it is.
to me. Well, I can only speak for myself on
I'm talking
scale.
about them big YouTubers.
Well, I'm
The
talking
ones up
about big
there.
ones, small ones, don't make a difference. During the, you gotta have time, and I don't have during the last the 2 years of 2019 and 2021 when everything
Oh,
was on lockdown. We
yeah.
had nothing but time.
That's right.
Now that that is up and lifting, do you think I want to be sitting here on YouTube like I was before? I had no choice before, but it gave me a platform to do what I needed to do. And I still do what I need to do, but not as much because now, we can go outside. So you can go out there and do a little this and do a little that. You're not going to have a camera in your face all the time. How you doing, Conti Moran? How you doing, bro? Yeah. So we'll
You know
talk
what
about
kills me? Let me tell you what get on my nerve with people. These celebrities that come
don't
on
give the
here,
thumbs up, don't give the thumbs up.
that comes on here, come on YouTube and all that stuff,
Mhm.
have up their cash app, and everybody send them cash apps, but they can't send their smaller YouTube's cash apps and
Because they
stuff.
want to be a
That
part
is
of it.
crazy.
So
I
it's
do
a
not
mind thing.
I do not give to those that got. I'm
It's a
sorry.
mind thing because in their mind they think that this person knows them and they're a part of them. That's how it makes them feel. So they'll give to the big
I wish I
YouTubers,
would.
and
They
the
couldn't
big
get a
YouTubers
dollar.
ain't thinking about
They
that.
can't get a quarter. They can't get 10 cents. I wish I would.
You know,
And they come on just for that.
of course, so they know they can get it.
I
Like
see I see they be just Dr. Heavily. I be seeing
yeah, a lot of
Phaedra and all
housewives
them.
and stuff
I be
like
like,
that.
what the hell? They can't get a penny. And I said, y'all study giving these people all this here. What they giving you?
Nothing,
Nothing.
nothing but
Come on.
some commentary that you can go on the show and watch or whatever the case may be. That's why when I was on during those I out small YouTubers, and that's just it. That's what I do. You know, I'm always pull somebody up, and that's just it.
It's crazy.
Yep, I pull up the small YouTubers because we
I'm
all
live
started from
here. What's up?
zero, from zero. Like I always used to
Yeah.
say, we all started from zero. Only to get that first one, you know. So them big ones, they don't think about nobody
Okay, I
but
can't
themselves.
talk
And
now.
other big
You can stop by if
channels.
you want to.
So that's just like crazy,
All
crazy.
right, I'll call you back.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
uh
it's
But
crazy. It's crazy. I feel like, yo, I wish I would. Please. They're lucky I even peep in their lives. I don't even give them too much attention. Especially when they come now. I wish I would. I watch my folks that's trying to get where you at. Get out of here. No.
one day you would definitely. Yep. Face eyes. Yeah. So
It's
it's
crazy.
like it's like
Never.
it's like crazy.
Never
But
get
I
one
don't
of
want
my
to talk about
coins.
you too. You don't went from one subject to the next.
I'm just saying. Never. You get a coin of mine with your rich self.
No, no. Yep.
You want to send me $1, buy me a Pepsi Cola.
No, they ain't saying nothing too much about
They
it.
ain't send you nothing. Guess who like my shoes? What's the name? Smitty.
That's what he. That's why he
Let me
ain't
tell
saying.
you. Let me show you my shoes. My
He
sister
ain't
hate
doing
these things. I love these things. I got these from Tamu. I should have showed these, but I'm showing them now. These are so nice, and she just hate them. I think they beautiful.
them things is ugly.
What I like about them, they are so different.
Them things is OB.
I keep my daughters home for as long as I can, even though they fuss me up every day. That's right.
Exactly.
When they ready to go, they ready to go. Long they go to school, being
Exactly.
being good
Long
people,
they doing what they're supposed to do.
and
And all children aren't the same. Everybody's not ready to get out there at the same age.
exactly, yeah.
Some are, some aren't. You know. So you have to go
Long
with
they
the
long.
flow of
Listen,
your child.
my thing is, if my child in the house and they in school, whatever, whatnot, they got to give them a little job too because they're gonna help out with the bills because everything in the house is not free.
But that's something else. It's all right for
Yeah,
your
you
child
teach them
to
that,
even like the little summer job. It's called responsibility. Even
right?
if you take a little money and put it up.
Right.
So like when they have those summer jobs, you take a little $20, something like that to them.
Hmm.
You can put it to the side, and when they go back to school, guess what? Give them that same damn
And they
money
go
here.
buy them
Go
some
buy your
school
school
clothes.
clothes.
That's right.
You know.
And
But
they
it's
be
just
like,
the point
wow,
of a lot of people don't do that with their kids. Don't you keep your money? You make them selfish.
right?
They getting yours and they're keeping theirs. No, they're
No,
not learning anything. So I don't care.
exactly.
You take $5. Take something.
Yeah, they got to learn responsibilities.
Exactly.
They got to learn that not every place you go is free. Quebec ain't nothing. It's nothing free.
Sure ain't.
That's right. Don said that, yeah. Oh, he said, yeah, right. He said they have to learn a strong work ethic.
You sure
Exactly.
do. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
see.
Because you don't want your girls,
Oh, okay.
they growing up like they think they gotta depend on no man either. Like, no,
Exactly.
we ain't doing that.
That's
Depend on yourself.
what the girls do when the guy when the mama kicks the girls out. They're gonna have to stay going survival mode. So what they gonna
Right.
do?
Yeah, that's
It's like
sad.
the boys use they butt, girls use they coochie, and that's just that.
That's terrible.
My whole earring came out my bed one day. I
Maybe
gotta go to the
maybe dropped in the car.
to
So anyway, that was my fuss. And now, let me see. I'm gonna stay. I got what? One. I got 3 more minutes up here. I'm getting out of here, y'all. I ain't gonna stay up here too long. But I was just a little heated. I was
as
mad.
y'all can tell, we're all that screaming she in here doing.
I was just mad. I can't help it. That's just me.
All that screaming.
I gotta get a yam. The um the one the one want a sweet potato cornbread. I'll make that.
Oh, what you gonna do? Bring it over next time you come?
No, he coming over here Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah, sweet potato cornbread. Yams I use. I
sweet
gotta
potato
check that recipe
cornbread.
out again. Yeah,
Did I ever eat that? I probably ain't never tasted it. I
whatever.
feel
You ever had
in the
sweet potato
children,
cornbread?
child
Did you ever make that,
is
Don?
very
Sweet potato cornbread? It's so good.
I don't think a child. I said I feel when the child knows they ready, that they ready to leave home. Sometimes they don't. You have to decide for them most of the
Yeah.
time because you know your kids. You know
When they're
if,
ready.
if you know when they ready. They can
Exactly.
stay whenever they ready because they don't have a real reality
I'm not
check on
pushing
you.
them out.
But you know if your child's responsible to do X, Y, and Z, and if they prepared for the real world. You know, some of them say yeah they ready and they ain't got a pot to piss in, don't know how to even boil eggs.
Right. You gotta
So
train them up.
exactly.
Like young men, like my grandson. My grandson lived with me for a while. He's married now, living in Florida. He's doing quite well. And I taught him independence, like cooking your own food, washing your own clothes.
Exactly.
You understand?
I
Like
think
you don't need no
majority of
woman to
the
do everything
kids
for you. You do your own
don't
stuff.
home
You understand? You
they're not
depend
listening to the rules and
on no
regulations.
one
They're
but yourself.
inviting them to the home and not
That's how
doing
that
it, so they
is.
choose to
And
stay
when you
home.
find the right girl, like
Some of them do. Hey, Lion Pride. Hey,
you don't
Lion
never feel
Baby.
like you gotta have a woman to do this and do that.
Um,
You do it yourself.
I said
That's how
I
that
think
goes.
majority of them kids is
Oz, come
from
over here
home
and
either
thumbs up my live and go back where you at.
they're not listening to the rules and regulations. They're they're at home or their environment at home is not good, so they choose the street. That's true too. That's what we were
Who
saying
wrote that,
earlier.
Oz?
That's
Yeah,
what we were saying
that's true.
earlier. You know, um, it's not always because the parent like they 18 and time for you to go, but sometimes too you got disrespectful kids.
Yeah.
You
If you
know,
disrespectful and you
some
you
of them is disrespectful, so they
you gotta
those
go.
ones when you
You
think you're
got grown.
growner than
You gotta
me
go.
and you know more than me,
Bye.
then make it do what it do.
That's right. Goodbye.
And I'm gonna let you go on out there and see what you can do. I'm not gonna lock my door to them,
Hmm.
but they're gonna get out there. They're gonna learn.
Hmm.
You know, they sure gonna learn.
Show is.
Hmm.
Oz, come over here and give me a thumbs up and then go back over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You have to. I believe in. I am a parent of tough love. Yes, I am. I am a parent of tough love, and that's just it. I'm not gonna. I think when you sweet talk them down the road, you know you're not prepared for that, and this, that, and the
No,
other, and so
no.
something you got to give them hard facts. Listen, Negro, it's X, Y, and Z out there. You think you can handle it? You have to get down and you have to get.
He's down
You
and
gotta get
grimy.
like the streets are dirty. You gotta
Yep.
get dirty with them too, and just let them know for real, not
That's
just
right.
fairy tales,
That's right.
Facebook, Instagram, Hollywood TV stuff. No, you got
Exactly.
to give them the real facts. What it is and what
Facts
it
that
is,
it's
what
not
it is.
facts that it's not
You know,
easy out there.
because sometimes even with us as parents, our children look at us like things are so easy because we keep our problems to ourselves. So you have to like break it down to them. Man, it's a struggle. You got to slap some bills on the table. Let them see what you go through. This is
Hmm.
what I pay for light. This is what I pay for gas. This is what I'm paying for food. This is what I do
Hmm.
for you. You have to let them see because they don't think they think that my mom always got it. No, she don't. Or no, he
Exactly.
don't. You
Exactly.
know, so you got to let them see. You know, the real deal.
A real deal.
Exactly. I let mom know how much is the rent. X, Y, and Z. You got any
Hmm.
money to add to it? Shoot.
Exactly.
You gotta let them know. Otherwise they think everything is roses
Easy
and rainbows.
breezy.
And it's not.
Ain't nothing easy out here.
Exactly.
These streets is mean. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all for stopping by,
Ain't
and
no
I
real man
shall
coming in there doing
see you again.
this.
Deuces. Blessings.
Exactly. Yep. This is for our single parents.